Hello, welcome to Math Guide, MvulaDK tutorials, and in this video we want to look at the 2022 GCE Mathematics Paper 2. So we shall begin with question number 1, and it says express the fraction 6 over x minus 2 minus 2 over x minus 4 as a single fraction in its lowest terms. So how can you express this given fraction as a single one? We have two fractions we need to express into a single one. So we need to find the common denominator of the two denominators. And without wasting much of the time, you just get the very two denominators and put them in brackets. That is the common denominator. And we shall start to divide the two denominators. So x minus 2 into this common denominator, we shall remain with x minus 4, which shall multiply the numerator. Simply means we shall have 6 x minus 4. Similarly, when we divide this denominator into the common one, we shall remain with this. This part is going to multiply the top part, getting negative 2 x minus 2. From there, we can take away the brackets, meaning we need to multiply everything inside of the brackets with what is it outside. So this will give us 6x, this will give us negative 24, this will give us negative 2x, and positive 4, divided by the very common denominator. We can see that from 6x we cannot subtract 24. So we pick the like terms. So 6x and negative 2x will give us 4x, and negative 24 and positive 4 will give us negative 20 divided by the common denominator, x minus 4. So we can either leave our solution at this point, or if we want, we can factorize the top part, but this is as well. Okay. Quickly moving to question number 1b, it says evaluate the integral of 4 minus 3x squared dx. We have the limits 2 and negative 3. So when we integrate the first part, which is a constant, with respect to x, we are going to have 4x, then negative 3x, the power of 2 is going to increase by 1. The same new power is what we shall divide, and this has a limit of 2 and negative 3. So when we check what we have here, we can see that this and that can divide. We shall remain with 4 minus x cubed with the limit of 2 and negative 3. So quickly we can have, so this is supposed to be 4x. We can now substitute for the limits. The first one is 2, so where there is x, we substitute for 2, and then where there is again x, we shall do the same by substituting the negative 3. So it will be 4 multiplied by 2 minus, again 2 there, 3 minus, we get the same 4, then we substitute this time by negative 3 minus negative 3 to the power 3. So this will come to 8 minus this 2 power 3 is also going to give us 8 minus, then inside we shall get negative 12 minus negative 3 power 3 will give us 27, negative 27. From there, we understand that 8 minus 8 will give us a 0, then minus negative 12. The two signs, same signs. When we multiply, we shall get a positive 27. From there, we have 0 minus positive 15, which shall simplify to negative 15 as the final solution. Okay, moving to question number 2a. It says simplify. We have the expression 4p over 3q divided by p squared q divided by 6 times pq over 2. So quickly, how can we simplify the given expression. We shall have 4p over 3q. Where we have the division sign, it changes to multiplication, and then the numerator becomes the denominator and the denominator becomes the numerator in this order. Then this one we shall maintain pq over 2. From here we can now start to simplify. We understand this 3. There it's 1, 3 there it's 2, 2 there it's 1, 2 there it's 1. So the numbers there have disappeared. Then the q here can divide with that one. There's 1p there, with 1p there will remain with 1p. Again this p and the other p there will disappear, and this shall leave us with, on top it is 4 times 1 times another 1 here. This is going to give us a 4 on top, over, we are just remaining with q under the denominator. This is what we are going to have for question number 2a. Coming to question number 2b, we have been given a sequence or series of numbers where we have 2, 3, 6 and 12, and we are expected to find the nth term of this geometric progression. So in order for us to find the nth term of the geometric progression, we understand that we can use the formula of Tn is equal to Arn minus 1. This is the formula for the nth term of the geometric progression. And before we can come up with the formula for the nth term, we need to ask ourselves if we have the first term from the given series of numbers, the common ratio, then we can substitute. So in order for us to find the nth term, we can begin by identifying the first term. So we have, that is our first term, and then for the common ratio, CR is given by second term divided by first term, and this we have our second term as positive 6, which shall be divided by the first term 3, giving us the common ratio of 2. And then for our solutions, the first part we shall get the formula. So nth term is equal to, we replace, so the first term is 3, which is going to multiply the common ratio of 2 to the power n. N is going to be maintained because we are looking for the nth term, n minus 1. So this is what we are going to have for the nth term of the geometric progression given by the numbers of sequence 3, 6 and 12. Okay, so coming to question number B, Roman numeral 2, it says you find the geometric mean of the numbers 96 and 384. So to find the geometric mean, it's very simple. So what you do is, I'm going to abbreviate. GM for geometric mean is given by, you simply get the square root of the product of the two numbers. So it will be 96 times 384 is equal to, when we multiply the two numbers, we're supposed to get 36,864. You can confirm that with your calculators, which is in turn going to give us 192 as the geometric mean of the two numbers given above. Okay, and then coming to the last part of the question, it says find the sum of the first 8 terms of the geometric progression. So we can employ this formula for the sum of any terms, and then we can substitute. For A, we have 3. The common ratio, we have 2. When we substitute in the formula, it is going to give us